Hi everyone, it's Keg here. Back again. I'm 6.5 weeks post-op, which is really flown. On the one hand, it feels like a long time actually, but on the other hand, it's flown by so quickly. My starting weight for this journey was, my highest weight was really 115.9. As at this morning, I am 94.8 kilograms. So it's about 21 kilograms I think I've lost. So absolutely stoked. And I can't believe too, I was only adding up the other day, that's in just over 2 months that I've lost 21 kilos. It's incredible. And I really feel it. I feel so much better, so much stronger. I feel like my body's one now, like it's one body, not lots of bits of fat, bits of body stuck together. I'm not sure that makes sense to anyone, but I feel like my arms are connected to my body and my legs are connected, and they're not just stuck on like a toy. My body is one, and everything I'm doing is impacting on the one body. So all the exercise, all the diet, everything's changing, which in my body, which is fantastic. So last night I got my daughter to double check, to record my measurements. And I haven't done that since the beginning, before I even started the diet. So, I mean, I know I've lost weight. I feel I've lost weight. I can see I've lost weight. So I was expecting to see a reduction in the measurements, and wow. All over my body, I've lost a total of 78 centimeters, which is phenomenal. It's huge. And in particular, which is really weird because I wasn't expecting this, across my shoulder width and here, I've lost something like 17 centimeters. So that's crazy. And 12 centimeters off my waist and things like that. It's incredible. I'm so proud and so happy. It's such a great feeling to feel good about your body. I've been walking every day for the last, or almost every day for the last 6 weeks, I suppose. And in my stupid head, I imagined that my little legs would lose weight, which they have, and they've definitely toned and they look great. But I didn't think the weight loss would come from the areas where I can't exercise at the moment. I guess that's stupid of me to think that it would just all be on the legs because I'm walking on a treadmill for 5Ks, but that's not the way it works, and I've learned that now. That's great, and I'm really pleased about that. But today I get to go to my surgeon. It's usually a 6-week post-op visit, and just a little bit longer. The surgeon wasn't available at the beginning of this week, and I finally get clearance to go to the gym and do something other than walking on the treadmill, which is awesome. I've really been looking forward to that. I really want to, work on the upper body, work on the arms, work on the gut, on the core strength, and do all of those things. I want to feel like I feel great after the treadmill, but I'm perversely looking forward to the pain of feeling that you get after a good, strong, whole body workout. So I've told that to my personal trainer, who will start seeing on Saturday, that I'm looking forward to it. And I said, I might only say it this 1 week, but nevertheless, I'm going to say it this week. I'm really looking forward to having my session with you. After Saturday, I might be like, oh my God, she is the worst person in the world, but she's lovely. She's also a registered nurse, which is fantastic, and it makes me feel so much more comfortable that my personal trainer is someone who can understand the difference between me pushing myself to the limit and beyond, and what my body's capable of. I'm assuming she'll, even though I'll get, the nod to go ahead, I'm assuming she'll, I'm hoping she'll still, she might be a little bit tentative at first, but then push harder as the weeks progress. So I'm really looking forward to that. In terms of eating, I'm so glad that puree phase is over. So glad. I'm on week 1, or halfway through week 1 of the soft food stage, which only lasts 2 weeks, and then you start introducing normal foods. But effectively, I'm starting to introduce normal foods now. I haven't really introduced things like salad vegetables so much, like crunchy bits of cucumber or things like that, but I have introduced tomato, spinach leaves, grated carrot. So slowly getting there. Last night I had chicken for the first time. That seemed to go down okay. The other night I cooked the most beautiful blade beef roast in the slow cooker for 8 hours and made some mash, and I had peas and corn. I was dying. That was just so beautiful. I had beautiful, put a tin of tomatoes in, and it had it like a peppery tomato, marinade over the top of it anyway. Chucked in a tin of tomatoes and an onion, and it was so good. It was so yummy. And that lasted me quite a few meals. My family had a couple of meals out of it as well. But it satisfied all those needs I've had, or those things I've missed. So flesh, meat, texture, flavour. It just satisfied everything. I'm not a big mash fan. Like I don't crave potato mash. In fact, I don't necessarily crave potatoes unless they're chips, hot chips. Then I crave them. But I had the mash, and that was great. I could have made it healthier, I suppose. I could have done sweet potato mash or pumpkin mash or something like that. But I just went the potato mash with the family, and obviously had more meat than mash. And peas and corn probably aren't the best vegetables either, high carbs. But you know what? I don't regret it. I had 3 nights of that meal, and I loved every teaspoonful. It was fantastic. Constipation's been a really bad issue, but I went to the chemist and got some Coloxal stool softener, so that really helped. And also I read via the various forums that there are for weight loss surgery about pear juice. So probably when I first get up in the morning, I probably have about 1/4 cup of pear juice. That definitely helps. So I'll back off the Coloxal and just leave it to the pear juice over time. But everything seems to be working well. The only hassle I have is breakfast. I like breakfast. I like having breakfast. Some people aren't breakfast people, but I don't mind breakfast. I just hate the protein powder. Hate with a passion. Hate adding protein powder to things. It makes it thicker. It doesn't taste anything. That's fine. But so a smoothie sounds great in theory, but I really just don't like adding that protein powder. And yet I know if I make a 1/2 cup of milk smoothie with some fruit and add the protein powder, then I'm getting about 40 grams of protein, which is a huge, almost half your daily protein right there, bang, done. So, but coming into winter, I just don't know if I want a smoothie in the mornings. It's going to be cold. I live in Canberra. It's going to be very cold. It was already cold. It was 3 degrees the other morning. And I'm just not sure that I want that. So anyway, I'm going to have to put my thinking cap on. I haven't tried eggs yet. I don't know. I'm not a massive egg fan anyway, but I might try this weekend by squishing some ham in a muffin tray, cracking an egg, and maybe putting some tasty cheese over the top or something and putting that in the oven. See how that goes and calculate the protein on that. I'm sure it's not quite as much, but then I might have a high protein milk drink for morning tea to make up the protein that I would have had in the morning. Got a new high protein milk, which is for a cup of milk you get 15 grams of protein, so that's fantastic. It's AIS endorsed, and it's got lower carbs and lower fat, obviously, than other milks. So I buy that all the time, which is great. I don't have a full cup of milk as a coffee or anything like that. In fact, I've taken up coffee to try and get more protein in my diet. That sounds weird. I've taken up coffee, but just iced coffee. So have a bit of iced coffee with the high protein milk to make that up. But anyway, other than that, everything's going absolutely swimmingly. Can't wait to go to the surgeon and have my checkup, which is in about 20 minutes, so I better go soon. And all is very good. Zoe is coming back with me soon to help organise all of these videos and all the rest. So yeah, having an awesome time. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.